New York. All right. Mr. C. Thomas Gambrell.
All right. Okay. You want to take this? How y'all doing?
Good.
I didn't come all the way from Harlem here. I'm hiding in Florida. How y'all doing this morning? Great. So you know, man, that's at about a 2. Let's go get it. By the time I leave here, we're gonna be at the 10 mark. Okay. We're gonna have some fun. You know, you got a whole bunch of information from the CEO of our company, Mr. Tom Howard Jr. He covers some phenomenal information. That information is for you to digest, for your confidence, for you to be able to get in front of someone and be confident that you're representing a company that is giving the best products possible. Is that a good thing?
Yes.
Yes. Right? So what we're going to talk about over the next, I guess, hour or so is really just a mindset. You know, the mindset of success. The mindset of success is something that is going to propel you to whatever your destination is. Everyone came to Sizzle for a reason. Everyone has their own reason why they got started with the business. And it's our goal to make sure that you get what you came for. Right? Not what I came for. Because I came for something very specific. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But you have a reason. You have some things that are happening, you know, in your life right now that you want to address with the revenue that you can generate from this phenomenal compensation plan. And Mr. Marshall has set the stage, you know, for all of us through his leadership. You know, the information that he shared, you know, with regard to kind of kicking this thing off before Tom came up. You know, this is someone who has, if I trip, I'm going to fall, I guess. The leadership that him and Darlene have provided, they've set a platform that will allow us to have success. And that's all you want is really just a chance. You know, you want a chance to be able to achieve the opportunity that you come for, and they've been able to kind of flatten that playing field, you know, for all of us, myself included. So I want to just give them, you know, a round of applause, Mr. Marshall. So the next thing that I want to say is that I want to apologize in advance. I'm apologizing in advance because inevitably when I come to the front of the room, before I sit down, somebody has gotten upset with me. So I'm going to apologize to you in advance. I did not come here to make friends, right? I have enough friends. Some of them I'm trying to give back, right? So I have enough friends, you know, and if I can leave the front of this room and you say, man, I really don't like that guy. I can't believe he had the audacity to talk about my mom. No. I can't believe he had the audacity to say what he said, right? But at the end of the day, you can use that information, go through this compensation plan, finance your child's education. Or if your parent, you know, is in a position where they're in their twilight years and now you're about to make a decision on whether to put them into a home or add a wing onto your home for them, if you can do that, or if you can tithe more into the place that you fellowship, right? If you could do those things and you don't like me, I'm okay with that. So do you accept my apology? Sure. Yes. Fantastic. So we got all that out of the way. All right, so mindset, you know, the mindset, the thing, you know, the 5 points that I'm about to put up here on this board are 90% of your success. The how-tos that we're going to talk about with regard to the remainder of this presentation, the how-tos are always going to be there for you. How to do the presentation. How to talk about the product, right? You saw that PowerPoint? It's like 200 slides in this PowerPoint presentation about the products and the is it? I'm exaggerating, but it might be, right? With regard to the details of the products, that information is always going to be there for you. The internet is full of information on how to build network marketing. Right? I would say Barnes and Noble, but they're closing them suckers down left and right, right? So bookstores are going to be obsolete. Everybody's going to be walking around with Kindles and Nooks and all that kind of stuff. So the bottom line is that the how-tos are always going to be there for you. The thing that stops you from asking such a simple question, what's your name? I'm sorry, what's your name? Sonia. Her name is Sonia, right?
Hi, Sonia.
This is a good friend of mine. We grew up together. I know her, right? Why wouldn't I just walk up to her and say, look, Sonia, we've been working on trying to get some stuff together for a minute. I saw something that makes sense to me. You need to come take a look at this. She's my friend. I love her. I care about her. I know her kids, right? What stops me from having that conversation with her? Fear, right? One of the things, fear, right? And it's all what's happening here. Because I'm thinking Sonia looking at me, because I owe Sonia $50, right? Sonia trying to get up there, she looking at me like, get rich, you need to get rich quick so you can get my $50 back, right? You broke joker, you coming to me with some kind of, So I'm thinking about, I owe this young lady money, and now I'm trying to go present something to her that has the potential to change all of our lives. Does that make sense? Yeah. But the fear of being what? Judged. Yeah. Right? So now it's all about me for real. It's all about me for real. It ain't really about Sonia. I say I care about Sonia, right? But I don't really care about Sonia that much because I'm thinking about myself. Does that make sense? Yeah. And the thing that's debilitating me is what? It's the fear. It's the doubt. She's going to judge me. She's going to ask me for that $50 because she might get paid tomorrow, right? So the idea is that something so simple, as fear, stops me from potentially, putting her in a position where 9 months from now she can never have money as an issue again. If I just would present her with the same opportunity that I had to say yes or no. I was presented with the opportunity to say yes or no by someone that fought through the fear, fought through the fear of judgment. They fought through it and they approached me. They didn't know what I was going to say, but they gave me the opportunity to say yes or no. Does that make sense? So we have to give everyone that same opportunity so that 90% of your success is really your mindset. So can I have all the five-star master distributors? Could you please stand? I know there are a couple in the room. Oh, fantastic.
I thought you meant what we're going to be.
Can I have all the five-star master distributors please stand up? So how many we got? 3. Nobody else wants to be a five-star master? That's why I stood up. Okay, well, you should stay standing. Can I have all the five-star master distributors please stand? Well, right? So it's just a mindset. No, I didn't say sit this side. I didn't say sit down. Right? It's just a mindset. Because think about it. Everything that you've done in your life, you did it here first.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Am I mistaken? So before you can ever become a 5-star master distributor in this comp plan, you have to do it inside yourself first. And every time somebody says that, just stand up. Raise your hand or whatever you need to do. I am a 5-star master distributor. The paperwork is just a little slow. Does that make sense? Right. The paperwork is just a little slow. The system, it's all the way in Utah. We are sending the applications by snail mail, literally. Right? So over the next 9 months, that posse of snails is going to make it to Utah. They got to get across the Mississippi, go through the plains. They're going to hit a couple of mountains, but the door is going to open for them. And by the time I'm ready internally, it'll show up externally. Right? And then you'll look at that agreement in your back office, and you'll see it, 5-star master distributor. Right? So every time I pull up, my back office thing, I got me a little piece of tape, And where it says 3-star master strip, I just tape over it. And you should see me moving the tape like every time I scroll. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all gotta laugh at my jokes. Right? So the idea is that the mindset, is really, you have to do it internally. You have to do the internal work. And the only reason that you haven't documented, because Grayson did it in less than a month, but he had the mindset of, he said, he looked at the comp plan, I'm sure, and he said, okay, this is what I need to do, this is what I need to do in order to get this done. So I need to make this my phone call, I need to talk to these people, and then boom, he just did it. Not thinking about it, not just, I don't care what you don't care what you think about it, he bald-headed, he don't care, right? Because he knew if he put the work in, he was going to get the results. Does that make sense?
Yeah.